So Ken, last week on Winging It, we were talking about rain riding, and you brought out all this rubber gear, all the old school rain suits and gloves and lots of rubber to pull over our gear. And one of the things you pulled out were these totes. And I was shocked. I was like, that is fantastic. I know I'm not gonna get wet feet, but I couldn't believe you would pull these over your riding boots. Seriously?
Yeah, but there's a trick. Just like anything else, you learn as you go along.
Right.
And the first couple of times you see your buddies do it, you don't tell them on the trick. Because most people, the first time they get them, they're pulling like crazy and they have a blowout because they stretch it. Why? Because this is such a live rubber and you probably got damp feet.
Right.
And that just doesn't work. What I found is a little trick. Recycled, rejuvenated, whatever you want to call them, grocery shopping bags, the ones that are more crinkly than rubber. If you put those over your shoes right up as far as you pull them, they're almost like stirrups.
Yeah.
Pull them on as far as you can, then put your foot into these. They'll slide right in as if it was a pair of bedroom slippers. But you need that little trick before you realize that these can save you. But they're difficult to find.
There's a great tip. The other thing is, Tyvek, you also pulled out this, and I stopped you last week. I said, let's just talk about this for a second. You actually pull this out and put it over all of your riding gear and use it like a rain suit?
For sure. It is the newest high-tech rain gear for the motorcycling world. In the last half dozen years or so, those that are real travelers of all kinds of environments have learned what these are. It is that material that you still see as far as labeling on the sides of houses. And one of the neat things about it is it won't allow water through, but it'll allow evaporation out. So if you're inside, it breathes, which is a big thing even in the housing industry.
Now, we've been talking about pulling on a lot of gear, and let's just talk about that for 1 second. I can't tell you the number of times I've seen people pull over, they're touring, and it starts to rain, and they're diving underneath the overpass, and they're pulling on their gear right next to the highway.
Right.
Not a good idea.
No, it is so unsafe. It's dark. There's not a lot of room under there.
Yeah.
And if you've ever looked at it once they're there, the swirling action of passing vehicles, they're not dry under there anyways.
Right.
The fact is you're out riding for a while, you've got the ultimate sunroof going on, you knew what was coming. I look at the opposing traffic, windshield wipers, extra headlights, it's time to get off before I'm going to drive in what I can see. So pull off to a safety spot right off the interstate, get into some protection at a gas station possibly.
Yeah.
I've never been chased out yet. Get your gear on there and then resume the trip.
Wow, and great tip. Watch the cars coming towards you. They got their wipers going, you know there's rain ahead.
That's right.
Awesome stuff.